Persian mythology is incredibly rich and filled with gigantic monsters, powerful spirits, and legendary creatures described in ancient texts such as the Avesta. Many of these beings are portrayed as enormous entities that live in the sea, the sky, or high mountains, often battling heroic figures. The stories speak of dragons as large as mountains, terrifying creatures taller than the ocean is deep, and even gigantic fish larger than seas themselves. Because of these tales, Persian mythology is known for its immense scale, where heroes confront monsters so massive that the legends feel epic and larger than life. In this video, we will explore several of these extraordinary creatures. The first is Azi Dahaka, one of the most famous monsters in ancient Iranian mythology, mentioned in the Avesta, the sacred writings of Zoroastrianism. He is described as a terrifying dragon-like being with 3 heads, 3 mouths, and 6 eyes, known for his cunning, power, and cruelty. Despite being a monster, he sometimes behaves like a human and even becomes ruler of the world after the death of King Jamshid. According to legend, he ruled for about 1,000 years with the help of evil spirits called devas. Eventually, the hero Faridun defeats him with a mighty mace. Instead of killing him, Faridun chains him to Mount Damavand, where he remains imprisoned forever. The legends warn that if Azi Dahaka ever breaks free, the entire world would be in danger. Another famous creature is the Azdaha, a dragon-like being from ancient Iranian mythology. The word itself essentially means dragon. In many stories, the Azdaha appears as a gigantic winged serpent capable of living in the sky, the sea, or on land. It has a massive body, bright eyes, a fierce face, and a wide mouth filled with sharp teeth. The concept of the Azdaha is very ancient and comes from early Indo-Iranian traditions. Some early texts say that when a normal snake grew to about 30 gaz, roughly 28 meters, it would be called an Azdaha. Other legends exaggerate its size even further, claiming that if one were thrown into the sea it could grow to 10,000 gaz, more than 9 kilometers long. Its movements could create huge waves and storms. Some stories even claim that parts of its body possessed magical powers, such as granting courage to anyone who ate its heart. The Vourukasha fish, often called Varsi, was believed in ancient Iranian tradition to be the largest living creation of the divine world. It lived in the primordial cosmic sea known as Farak Kurd. According to myth, the fish was so large that its length exceeded the distance a fast rider could travel in a single day, roughly 50 to 60 kilometers. This enormous creature was believed to protect all living beings and was sometimes thought of as an ancestor of whales. Its role in mythology resembles other giant sea creatures found in world traditions, such as Leviathan in the Bible or the world serpent in Norse mythology. Another legendary monster is the manticore, a creature from Persian mythology that later became popular in Greek legends. Its name means man-eater. The creature was first described by the Greek writer Ctesias, who recorded stories he heard from travelers in Persia and India. The manticore has a bizarre and terrifying appearance, the face of a human, the body of a lion, and the tail of a scorpion. It is about the size of a large lion, with reddish fur, bright blue eyes, and 3 rows of sharp teeth. Its tail is extremely dangerous because it contains poisonous spikes that can sometimes be launched like arrows. According to ancient accounts, the manticore hunted humans and devoured them completely. These descriptions were later repeated by writers such as Pliny the Elder, spreading the legend throughout Europe and inspiring many medieval illustrations. In contrast to these terrifying monsters, the Simurgh is a powerful but benevolent creature from Persian mythology. It is usually depicted as a gigantic magical bird resembling a peacock, with brilliant copper-colored feathers, the head of a dog or sometimes a human, and the claws of a lion. The Simurgh is said to be so enormous that it could carry away an elephant or even a whale. Unlike many other creatures, it is wise and kind, often helping heroes. In the famous Persian epic Shahnameh by Ferdowsi, the Simurgh rescues and raises a baby prince named Zal, teaching him wisdom and later helping save his wife during childbirth, leading to the birth of the great hero Rostam. The Simurgh is also incredibly ancient and is said to have lived through multiple cycles of the world's destruction and rebirth. Another creature from ancient Indo-Iranian mythology is Gandharva, a massive dragon-like monster that appears in the sacred texts of the Avesta. Gandharva is described as a terrifying being that lives deep within the cosmic sea called Vourukasha. He is so enormous that the ocean itself cannot rise higher than his heels. In the myths, Gandharva guards the magical plant Geocarina, which possesses the power to heal the world, but he selfishly prevents others from accessing it. In some stories, he even works alongside the evil dragon Azi Dahaka to spread destruction. Eventually, the hero Keresaspa battles him in the sea for 9 days and 9 nights before finally defeating the monster by dragging him from the water and crushing his head with a massive club. Finally, there is Azi Dahaka, a terrifying yellow-horned dragon also mentioned in the Avesta. This monster was said to be as large as a mountain and incredibly dangerous, capable of swallowing horses and humans whole. Poison constantly flowed from its body, making it deadly to anything nearby. Its teeth were as large as a man's arm, its eyes the size of chariot wheels, and a massive horn grew from its head. One famous story tells how the hero Keresaspa accidentally stopped on the dragon's enormous body, mistaking it for a hill while preparing a meal. When he lit a fire, the heat awakened the sleeping dragon, causing the giant creature to rise and move. Keresaspa had to run across the dragon's massive back for half a day before reaching its head, where he finally fought and killed the monster. These creatures show just how grand and imaginative Persian mythology can be, filled with enormous dragons, cosmic sea beasts, and powerful magical beings that shape epic legends of heroes and monsters.